What's up everybody? So in this video you're gonna see Monica doing a IP accountability lesson for our CRA Academy student interns. So this is after the 3-month online course. The interns get to come out to California for a week before they go do their internship wherever they're from. So this is the IP accountability, and Monica goes in depth on how to do IP accountability on this particular study. So hopefully you find some value. Talk soon.
So today we're going to be teaching drug accountability. So welcome to class.
Thank you.
We're going to start with the two most important parts to know to do the drug accountability, which are the dates when the patient came to get the medication, the IP, and then when the patient came to return it. We're going to be doing one of the most difficult ones, just because this one is morning and evening, and then each time is two pills. So the patient came for the initial visit was May 9. 19, and then came back on 9 of August. So in between this day and this day, I'm gonna show you, there is a tool that I like to use. The person that teach me with this. So I use, maybe you guys want to write it down so that way you can have it in your records. It's calculator. Calculator.net/date .html. This one is a great tool for the drug accountability. So what we're going to do is, as you can see here, it has to do the days between two dates, and also to add for example, if we want 30 days or 29 days or whatever, so we just put it in here and it gives us the date.
Okay.
So I'm going to put here May 9 to August 9, and we put including the end day because we want to include that day. Okay. So then you calculate, and it's 93 days. So if it's 93 days and the patient is using 4 pills, how many pills the patient should have been taken?
For the entire 93 days?
For the 93 days. 2 in the morning and 2
372.
Sorry?
372.
Okay, so it will be 93 days. 93 days, 4 pills, 372. Okay. And the patient was given 8 bottles. Each bottle is 60. So he had, I believe, 60 times.
480 pills given.
Sorry?
480.
480 was given.
480?
80.
480. Okay. So this was the total. Total. And then the ones taken. Oh, the amount. Yeah, this one's the ones that should have
Amount
been
to be taken.
Yeah. So taken is taken. But we don't really know if the patient took this amount. It's just okay. So it's 90 days. Okay. So then we're given this by morning and night. So what I'm going to do is organize this here, morning and night. And then, okay. So each of these bottles have a number here that I'm not going to be showing. It has a number. That number is the kit number.
Okay.
So every single medication IP that you bring given by the sponsor has an ID number, a kit number. Okay. So then the patient came in the morning for the appointment. So, and then we give the patient a new medication. Which is the patient going to be taking medication that day or next day? What do you guys think?
If they came in the morning
Yeah,
and they received the IP that same morning,
the
yes.
same day.
So they will be receiving. They will be taking
The next
one.
day.
No. They will be taking one of the pills in front of you that same day, because it's the morning.
No,
Okay.
because the patient will take, I mean, for this specific protocol, the patient take in the morning, there two, and then they came to the office.
Okay.
And then what happened?
So they will be taking 2 pills at night from the
From
new
the-
kit.
from
Oh, the
the
new
new
kit.
kit.
Okay, I see
Uh-huh.
what you're saying.
Okay, so we're going to start with the night kit.
Okay.
So what we do is, let's use this. It's an alarm. Okay, so then we're going to use the first is, oh,
Want me to cut?
no, the thing is I'm going to write down the kit number. So I'm just going to put
Let's
X.
use the code.
I'm just going to put X and then at the end another number. So that
Okay.
way we don't know which one is it. So this is one. So then this medication, the patient will start taking it on, I'm just going to use this, on this date. Actually, let's use the same color. 9
May.
May 2019. And then if it has 60 pills each bottle, then for how many days the patient will be taking this? Each 60 pills,
This
twice
is a night kit, right?
every night, 2 pills. So how many you guys think?
30 days.
30 days.
Exactly. So it's 30 days. So then we're going to put this day and then the 30 days in here. So we will know what's
day?
the, which one is the date. So we're going to put here, okay, May 9 plus. Okay, so the date is June 7.
Okay.
So that will be the next day. June 7. Okay, then June 7, actually. And then we check the bottle. Make sure how many pills the patient took, so it's 0. So the patient took all the bottles, so we're going to put here taken and return.
Returned.
Okay, so then this patient took 60. Let's just use the same. 60 and return 0. Then we go with the following one, because you can actually do like one day and one night, but it's going to be confusing because it's going to be different dates. Well, if we do first night and then we do day, it's going to be easier.
Okay.
So then the following will be this one. So then this one, when do you guys think this one started?
It should start on 8th June.
Exactly. So then 8th of June 2019 and goes for 30 days again. So it will be June 7.
July 7. July 7.
July 6.
6.
Yeah.
Close.
Okay, so then it goes to July 6. July
6 July.
6, 2019.
6 to 50.
And then this patient took everything.
60.
60 pills total, so it will be, 60 taken, 0 return. Then we go for the following one.
7th July 2019.
Get care. Okay, so that one goes from 7 July 2019 till July 7 will be August 5th. And then patient,
0.
so it's 0, 0. So it's 0, 60 and 0. 60 and 0. Then last bottle to be and it's going to be from
6th August.
6 until when?
If you're doing on 9th, it should be 9th, right?
Exactly. So it should be until the day of the visit. So it's 09 August 2019.
Just 9.
Yeah. I know. It's fine. It can be like that. Okay, and then 60. No,
No,
sorry.
you can't take this.
Yeah. So this one actually is the opposite.
Unopened.
So it's going to be 0 and 60. So that means the patient probably didn't take.
3
Okay.
days of medication.
In 3 days of medication, but we don't really know when the patient missed the actual medication. So we have to ask the patient. If the patient remembers, then you write that in the progress note with the dates and everything, because everything has to be recorded. And if it's not written, it didn't happen, so we don't really know, right?
Yeah.
And what the CRAs are looking for is the whole story, what's going on, what's happening, why the patient didn't take this medication. So if the patient remembers, fine, you write it there. If the patient don't remember, then what I suggest you do is write a note to file, and in the note to file you say, patient missed 3 doses on an unknown date and known time, because we don't really know.
that, okay.
But we have to ask the patient if the patient have any AEs to report and we don't really know if the Easted patient report also was due to this because he took
The
more
medication.
medication. We don't really know that. The doctor will have a better idea, and even though sometimes not even the doctor will know. Anyway, so then up to this point, in the morning the patient has taken 180 pills.
In nighttime.
No, that's nighttime.
We are doing night.
Okay, yeah. I forgot. I was doing actually the opposite. Okay, so I did actually. What is this? Let me see. This one was night. Yeah. Oh no, I did. The one that was. Okay. Now we're going to start with the morning. Morning. Okay, so then morning. Let's do it with different color. So it's going to be this one. Okay, so if the patient start on the 9 with the night medication, then the morning when should be starting?
The next day.
Next
10.
day. So then it will be
10.
May 10. So. May 2019. And then this will go
June 8th.
June.
to June 8. Yeah. So in this point, I don't normally use the calculator, but just to make sure sometimes it's better to do it. Then following. And actually the same, forgot to show this one, the patient took everything. So it's 60 and 0. And then this one, same. $60 and 0. And then this one is, so it's June
9th June
here.
2009.
Until
7th July 2009.
July,
Mhm.
yeah.
So just
15,
Sixty taken.
60, 0. 60, 0. Then we go with the next bottle. Same. Patient took it. And then okay. And then this one goes from
8th July
July.
2009.
Mhm.
July
July,
2019.
yeah. Like 2019 till
6th of August.
August.
6th of August.
No. Hold on a second. Yes. Huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so
60
this,
taken.
yeah, 60. 60, 0. And then last one. It's also
Mhm.
patient didn't open.
7th of August.
Yeah. So, okay. Now the last one is number 8. This one goes from
7th of August.
7, and it is 2019 till 9 of August. So in this case, the patient seems to be missing again doses. This one is 060. Okay, it needs 2. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, so is if the total are 93 days and the patient should have been taking 372, right? Now we're going to do the maths here. So it's 60 times,
360 taken.
so a patient took 360. 360 and return 120. So if the patient took 360, that means like if 372
Should be
is 100%, how much is 360? Right, so we do like a math. I don't have a calculator here, but it's around 80 or 90 something percent.
96.7.
96.7.
7.
So it means like 97%.
Yes.
Compliance.
Yeah. So this patient is 97% compliant. For this study, this study is or most of the studies are between 80 to 105% compliance, so the patient can be a little bit more, take a little bit more or less. So that means the patient is still available to be part of the study's compliance with the protocol, and it can continue with the study. And this is pretty much what it is. Drug accountability. It's not difficult. It's just
Process.
attention, yeah. And it's just math and attention to detail.
Plus the drug accountability, it's always on online, or
It's
do you
always,
use the software always, or you just...
I always use this calculator, yeah,
Okay.
because it gives me, I mean, it's more accurate.
Accurate.
Yeah, I normally sometimes I also count days just to make sure and have everything, the way it should be.
So
Questions?
how do you know if the patient did not take the medicine? They just threw it away and returned. Maybe they took
Because the
some.
patient didn't bring it. It's
No.
not he. I mean, the patient. What?
If
What
they
he
did-
meant
they did-
was he didn't take the
they didn't take
medication,
the
he
medicine.
threw the medication away and returned you an empty
And
box.
lied, came to tell you.
Well,
I
that you don't really know. That you don't really know. You're just, you're believing in what the patient is. And then if the patients don't take, like they take zero medication, there is also part of in the study that you
PK
can
study.
prove it because they get PK samples, and in the PK samples, the laboratory will know if the patient is taking the
Taking it or not.
medication or not.
Mhm.
Whether the patient is being given placebo or not is, at the end of the day, the sponsor, the company will know.
Mhm.
Okay.
And if it's unblinded, we will never know.
Okay.
But if it's not, I don't really think we even know. The ones that have that information is the sponsor.
Okay.
So yeah, but the PK sample is that's the purpose of the PK sample.
Mhm.
Can I take you out of this? What's this for?
Oh, that's totally different subject.
Yeah.
We talk about it later. So that's pretty much what it is, drug accountability. If you guys have any more questions, I'm happy to answer. Any more questions?
No, it's
No?
clear.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. That's it.